Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Where are Kalani Faagata and ex-Asuelu Pulaa now? When Kalani Faagata and Asuelu Pulaa joined 90-Day Fiancé Season 6, they immediately rose to prominence. After a brief affair in Samoa, Kalani lost her virginity and returned to the United States pregnant, which is how their journey began. Baby Oliver was on the way before Asuelu even arrived in the United States on a K-1 visa. After marrying in 2018, the couple relocated to Utah and welcomed another child, Kennedy. However, their happily ever after was short-lived. Relationship rifts were caused by conflicting personalities, poor communication, and money issues, mostly involving Asuelu's mother. Many 90-day spin-offs allowed fans to watch it all develop. During the pandemic, when even more serious issues surfaced, things truly fell apart. Then came the shocking revelations in 90-Day, the last resort. Asuelu had been unfaithful for years. Even throughout her pregnancy, Kalani discovered. The tipping point was the fact that he gave her an STD, and she found out. And that was all. Since then, the two have parted ways and are presumably leading their own lives free of trouble. During their time on 90-Day, the last resort, Kalani and Asuelu revealed some shocking details about their marriage. Asuelu had cheated on Kalani 12 times, including during her pregnancy with their son Oliver, Kalani disclosed. After Asuelu had a yeast infection on his tongue and a disorganized trail of receipts resulted, she learned about it. In an attempt to make things even, Asuelu allowed Kalani to kiss someone else in the hallway, as seen on 90-Day Fiancé. However, when Kalani met Dallas Nuez online and fell in love with him instead, that plan completely fell apart. Following their breakup with Asuelu, Kalani and Dallas officially announced their separation. Messina B, their daughter, was born in June 2024, and the couple celebrated their second anniversary in February 2025. Kalani is leading a more tranquil life nowadays and frequently posts adorable updates on her mixed family on social media. Without the need for 90-Day Fiancé cameras, she and Asuelu have successfully co-parented their boys, Oliver and Kennedy, and are maintaining harmony for the children. Following her divorce, Asuelu's life has taken some unexpected twists, beginning with what appears to be a new profession in the U.S. Army. He implied that he was feeling fine in a mysterious Instagram video that showed men wearing Army uniforms utilizing their phones during a 1-hour break. Fans got the clue and began applauding him even though he didn't explicitly state that he had enrolled. Asuelu caused a commotion earlier in 2025 when he said that his expired visa was why he was being deported to Samoa. He then made a joke about relocating to Zimbabwe and getting married there to make things more stranger. In reality, none of that occurred. He appears to still be in the United States and may be preparing for war. Owing to his unpredictable nature, Asuelu is a master at keeping people guessing. Asuelu and Kalani have both disassociated themselves from the 90-Day Fiancé series. While continuing to fulfill her co-parenting duties, Kalani concentrates on raising her child with Dallas. The possibility of Asuelu joining the military marks a dramatic shift in his life, and may allay Kalani's earlier worries about his lack of drive. As he embarked on a new chapter, having moved on from 90-Day Fiancé in March 2025, Kalani publicly wished Asuelu safe travels and good luck, demonstrating that they can still maintain decorum for their children. Despite their failed marriage, they have each found their own routes to stability and personal development, demonstrating that life after 90-Day Fiancé turmoil can be very peaceful. Kalani Faagata first walked into our living rooms as the shy, wide-eyed bride-to-be from American Samoa, tentative yet hopeful, her hand trembling as she held Muhammad Mojbelai's passport. For many, she represented the quintessential immigrant's dream, to land in the U.S. with love in one hand and uncertainty in the other. Over the seasons, we watched her blossom, from overwhelmed fiancé on 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days to single mom navigating divorce, to fiercely independent artist and dancer living life on her own terms. One of the most compelling arcs from Kalani's storyline has been her evolution from tentative acceptance of Mo's plans, limping along to appease and adapt, to a woman with clear-eyed awareness of what she wanted: peace, stability, and self-respect. When Mo's behavior chronically betrayed trust and communication dissolved into rocky silence, Kalani began painting her own future. She leaned into her talents: dancing, performing, and even directing small projects. With each post on Instagram, whether a snap from a salsa class, a glimpse of her choreography, or a candid moment with her twins, she redefined herself not merely as someone's partner, but as a creative being with agency. Being a mother of twins adds layers of complexity. Between diaper runs and sleepless nights, Kalani stood as a beacon of nurturing, offering love and consistency that her children cherish. While the show captured snippets of tantrums or stroller stumbles, behind the scenes there was laughter, song, and bedtime stories. When at red-eye auditions or late rehearsals, her backup plan was always in place. Grandma steps in with a gentle smile, handing over her lifeline, coffee or perhaps just an ear to vent. Being a mom didn't stop her from growing. If anything, it gave her sharper focus. Each day became a delicate juggling act, but one she performed with grace, an audacious tango of blending motherhood with ambition. If you scroll through Kalani's social media, you'll catch flashes of her artistry. A freestyle dance in a sun-drenched studio, or a watercolor sketch during a quiet afternoon. Her creative identity is stitched together from diverse threads: Samoan cultural rhythms, high school theater, and her studies in interior design. She's mentioned interest in launching her own dance company, or perhaps directing community theater with international flair. Currently, she's been taking freelance gigs, from music video choreography to instructing classes at a local studio near where she's living, believed to be close to her hometown in Washington state. A testament to her grit, she's channeling heartbreak into creativity, forging a path lit by rhythm and imagination. Although the cameras have faded, it's believed Kalani resides in a small, tight-knit community in Washington, perhaps Tacoma or Olympia. A territory far from Los Angeles glitz but close enough for occasional dance engagements and studio work. She's said to be renting a cozy 2-bedroom place, painted in pastels, filled with fabric swatches, dance shoes, and a vibrant wall of family photos. Friends describe her days as a mosaic of early morning gym sessions, midday rehearsals, and evening playtime with the twins in their yard, crowned by bedtime stories beneath twinkling fairy lights. Lately, rumors whisper of Kalani auditioning for regional musicals or teaching Samoan-style dance classes once per week, connecting with her cultural roots and sharing them with broader audiences. She might also be exploring interior design projects, refinishing second-hand furniture with pastel hues or offering design tips on her Instagram stories, an echo of her background. Importantly, she's focused on continuing therapy and wellness routines, adopting digital detox Sundays and mindfulness escapes in nature. The towering pines and misty lakes of Washington providing both solace and inspiration. Kalani's story, from young bride to independent mom and emerging creative, is far richer than 90 days ever captured. The cameras caught heartbreak, tension, and tears. But long after the sound stages went dark, she rediscovered her essence. Dancer, artist, mother, and future-focused woman. As of mid-2025, she's charting a meaningful life anchored in her children, her crafts, and her cultural pride. Whether teaching Samoan-flavored dance, practicing interior design, or simply raising her twins in a loving home, Kalani's heartbeat thrums with purpose. The road ahead may surprise her, and us, but if there's one certainty, it's this: she's not waiting for someone else's plan. She's designing her own.